my Planet Coaster minions, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlights. Today is Freaky Friday, and we'll be checking out 3 spooky creations. I hope you're ready for the ride. So, welcome back everybody. As mentioned, we'll be looking at 3 spooky creations here today. But as always, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video. And also come and join us in Discord. And if you want to support the show in any way you can, there's a link down below to Patreon. So, let's just jump right into this. We've got 3 amazing creations. And we're gonna start with the first one. It is Esprit Frappeur or Poltergeist by Haukian, our Discord builder, and here they say it's a mini MR inspired from an attraction of the game Theme Park World, Halloween World. I mixed it with a Luigi's Mansion style. She has a lot of scenes and jump scares relative to her size. It took 6 months to do because I wanted each object to be perfectly in its place and nothing is superfluous. Ideally, it is necessary that the attraction is done a complete turn before mounted in, because otherwise the train goes too fast and misses 1 or 2 scenes. I love this spooky, funny style. I do not want my attraction to be scary, just pretty and choreographed. Just spooky, but not scary. Okay, thank you, Haukian. Let's just look at the ride stats here. We have got a crazy one, a Looney Tunes, and here are the results if you want to see them. So pretty high G-forces, of course. 7 airtime count with a total duration of 1.6 seconds with 4 inversions. I'm gonna wait for the next train to show up at the station. Oh, and we're gonna have a ride. Okay, there you have it, everyone. That was a fun ride. Let's have a look at this beautiful creation. I love the building, and all the lights work really well together. Let's have a look here in the middle. You don't really see it that well when you're on the coaster, but I love this area with the star panel field. And then all here, the tentacle, the Kraken tentacles coming out. I like the pipe work he did here, and it's very nice. The coaster, of course, it's a Looney Tunes. It was crazy. Yeah, you know, yeah, it's a Looney Tunes are always pretty crazy, right? It's crawling up the wall and twisting and turning, and yeah, just let me know what you thought about this coaster in the comments down below. But I have to say, all your triggers were very good. They were very precise, and I really enjoyed it. I love this area for some reason. I don't know why I like this so much, but I just enjoyed this scenery here. And if we just have a quick look at the building, each side is just decorated, and you can put this in your park. And here's a little nice thing at the back. Look at that. It's like a stables or something. So it would fit very nicely in a lot of parks, because, you know, every side is decorated, so it's not an eyesore if you look at it from a different angle. So very nice creation here by Haukian. Thank you for sending this in. It's really fun. And let's go to the next coaster of the day. The second coaster of the day is Slimer's Run, made by our builder Kane Wolf Gaming, and here he says, Slimer is on the run, see if the Ghostbusters can catch him. Okay, thank you Kane Wolf gaming. Let's have a look at the stats. We've got a junior roller coaster, and here are the results if you want to see them. What do we have here? 7 airtime counts with a total duration of 3.2 seconds. Green across the board, so very nice to put in your park. And let's just have a ride. What would be the best? Okay, cool, right here by Kane Wolf Gaming. Maybe a bit extreme for a kiddie coaster, but still, I think it was a lot of fun. Your triggers were nice. The coaster itself, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool actually. I like this crawl up the building and then go down. The cars all fly up. I think it was very fun. The thing I would say is, let me see first how many building pieces you've got here. So, did I select everything? I guess so. Okay, 2,000 pieces. So I think you could have done, if I'm really honest, a little bit more. So the buildings here, I'm just gonna pause this for a second, they look a bit flat. So I would add some of those side pieces we got with the new Ghostbuster pack. You could put those on the side of the building, and it gives it a lot of character. Let me just quickly find those for you. Yeah, so we got these cast stone columns in the game, and what other ones did we get? I think we got some wall decorations as well that you could, yeah, these ones, those are the ones I meant. So you can place these against the building, and right away that gives it a lot more character there. You see that? Maybe not exactly this one, but something that would give the building a bit more character. And of course you would just tuck these back a little like that. There we go. So that is something I would do, and I would also do the same with the roof. So you've got a bit of an overhang, because no real building would have the super flat roof. And in here, what I would have done is probably made a giant library, and that you're flying through all the bookshelves, and then you can have all these bookshelves, like all the books flying around and everything, and have some ghosts pop out of there, because you're going through this, and here of course your eye gets drawn to this because there is stuff here, but there's nothing here. So I would have put a couple of bookshelves here, or maybe just fill them up like all the way to the ceiling, so you really get this dense feeling, and you're going through this lane of bookshelves, and then you got flying books everywhere, ghosts popping up, make it a bit scary. And you have 2,000 pieces left to build with, so that should not be an issue. Also, I would put a building here, and I would really recommend using the facades. They give you amazing, I've said it a lot of times before, I think. They are in building pieces. So I got a lot of blueprints in here, so it's a bit slow to pull all this up. But you can very easily make a nice looking building with these panels, because they already have a lot of character on their own. So you don't have to add a lot of windows and everything, so it saves you a lot on the piece count without making it look super ugly. So this is really fun, and you can add, you know, all the stairs and water towers and everything. So that is another tip I would like to give you. But I have to say, this is a very nice build. I like what you did with the streets. You know, all the goo everywhere that's dripping off. Of course, you got Marshmallow Man, which is a must if you're making a Ghostbuster ride. This building feels a bit empty. I don't know, something is missing from this building, I think. I would spice up this building a little bit. But you did some here in the middle, and you got a door there. But I don't know, I would spice it up a bit. Or maybe take half of it away and put that over here. And maybe some more buildings here, and that the coaster really feels like it's going through a city. And then in the forest here, I don't know, make a little picnic area or something. At least that there's something to look at while you're going through this, because it's just a bunch of trees. Or maybe just a scare at the end, just the last thing. Just before you hit the station, you're like, okay, we made it, and then something happens. You know, that's probably what I would do. But I liked, your triggers were really good, and I liked it with that the Ghostbusters were trying to catch you constantly while you were flying by on the coaster. So very good job here, Gaming. Thank you very much for sending this in. And then now we go to the final coaster of the day. And this final creation is the crazy backyard of Mr. Joe's old house, made by our advanced builder Deska. And here they say, "Heyo, in this crazy coaster I just had fun and well, it escalated quickly. My main idea was to confuse the guests. They shouldn't know where they are or what comes next, but there also should be a drivable coaster which makes fun. I just came up with a little steampunkish industrial theme or something." You can see a lot while driving during daytime and nighttime. You should use seat 1. All supports are custom and should give you a wooden coaster feeling. Have a nice day. Thank you very much there, Deska. Well, I'm not gonna show you the blueprint. Actually, it's a park file, but we're just gonna ride it. I have to say, this boarding station looks amazing. And so, what do we have here for stats? We have got a launched torque coaster, and here are the results if you want to see them. There's almost 3,000 meters of track length, super high G-forces, 7 air times counted with a total duration of 4.7 seconds, so that's very nice, and 24 inversions. Wow. It's gonna be a little bit of a crazy ride, guys. I'm gonna tell you now. Deska said I want to confuse the guests. Well, get ready. Oh, and I tested seat 1. There's a lot of clipping issues, so I'm gonna ride it in track view. I hope you don't mind, but I think it's better than constant head chops throughout the video, and I want to give you the most sort of immersive ride experience. So here we go. Deska. Well, as you guys can see, this is the craziness, the confusion Deska was talking about. The coaster itself was super crazy. I mean, this here broke your neck, we got roasted, there was one clipping issue with a beam. That's why it's in the spooky coaster bundle, because you probably won't make it out alive. And also here was pretty harsh when you go into this roll. But I mean, I love the scenery. I love what you put in here. Have you guys, I mean, the coaster is super fast. I wish it would sometimes go a little bit slower, but I get, because you have these giant loops, which actually then, if you get up it, and it takes it time to get up there, and then you go down, you get this really nice feeling. So that's, I understand that, and it's just crawling through each other with all the custom supports. Look at this. That's a crazy, beautiful mess. But this I wanted to point out. This quarry is amazing. I mean, this is beautiful. I have never seen this. Maybe people have made it, but I have never seen something like this in this amount of detail. Right? Everything hand placed. People are working. There are machines everywhere. You got the change lights. Like this here. This is pulling up the buckets with whatever they're harvesting. Dynamite ready to go. It's amazing. And of course, we gotta talk about this craziness here. I love what you do with the visual effects. Like this one, and then there's another one here. This one was a bit off halfway through, but still it gave you this nice feeling of, you know, this endless hallway, a bit that feeling. You know, and then you've got a balloon coming up. You got all this craziness here, these machines. What are they actually? I always forget. The steam engine generator, yes, that's the one. Oh, we got back here. A train. You almost don't even see this kind of stuff, right? Because the coaster's going through it so fast, but it's... I love this kind of stuff. Like, just a train. And then you go water towers, where you go underneath. You get splattered with water. And there's machines here. The lighting is beautiful everywhere. And you got a wishing tree. I think you put every single piece that is in Planet Coaster in this park. It's amazing. Here they got the pirate entranceway archways. You got these things rolling off. Mist everywhere. Effects, fire. I mean, look at that. It's crazy, but I love it. So please, everyone, let Deska know what you thought of this creation. Sure, for all you die-hard realism coaster fans, this might not have been the most realistic coaster in the world, but I sure enjoyed it. All the scenery is beautiful, and you know, Planet Coaster is a game where you can do whatever you want. And it shows here that with every single piece in the game, you can make an awesome creation. I just want to check the size of this monster. I hope I got everything on there. 18,000 pieces. Yeah, okay. So, of course, this is a park file. So if you want to download this, this can be a start, right? Start of your park, and you can build around it if that is what you want to do. So everyone, this was it for today, our spooky bundle on Freaky Friday. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, hit the subscribe button and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Also, come and join us in Discord, and if you want to support the show in any way you can, there's a link down below to Patreon. So let everyone, all the creators, know what you thought in the comments down below. I'm really curious to know what you guys thought of this. Then rest me only one thing to say. I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.